Honestly, I wasn't expecting this to be a two-parter. For those that don't know, in the last video that I covered on Phil, he essentially was threatened, in big air quotes, threatened by a detractor because he was getting copyright strikes. And according to Phil, this detractor was going to send out a bunch of false copyright strikes onto him, even though there's no proof of that whatsoever. A lot of people seem to think that Phil is being truthful about it, but we all know that he's full of shit 100% through, because he has done this in the past. Maybe it wasn't him directly, but Machinima and others took it upon themselves to flag it for him. Just a wave of the hand, and Phil sent them off. Honestly, the whole video that I'm about to react to, again from the source himself, it's just him dealing with a lot of holes that has been perforated by others and drama, but all he's doing is just covering up with scotch tape. And we all know scotch tape doesn't hold shit.
Alright everyone out there, this is Darkside Phil, DSP, also known as Phil Burnell.
Hello, Phil Burnell. My name is Eviga, but you can always call me Levy. And you sound kind of tired today, Phil. Is everything okay with you? What's going on, and why are you not shown on Facecam today? Tell me, what's going on, Phil?
Today is the 6th of April, 2023. It's my birthday, and I'm spending time in my office doing this on my day off.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, Phil. Even though you're 41 years old, I will still wish you a happy birthday. I may be a detractor, but I'm not heartless.
Because I've had enough. I've had enough of the accusations, and I've had enough of people telling me what I've done and that I'm not trustworthy and all of this. So you're getting what you want, and you're not going to like it if you're someone who's really been nasty to me about this whole issue. If you're wondering what this video is about, of the past 2-3 years, I've been falsely accused of issuing copyright takedowns against people.
Even though they had actual evidence that says that you've done it. And as mentioned before, Machinima has always flagged people down on your behalf. Same thing with your fans that come to you saying, hey, this person's talking shit about you, what should we do? And you give them the go-ahead to go attack them, as well as flagging their stuff. So the whole thing about how, oh, I'm sick and tired of it, victim mentality. It's like a Family Guy running gag. It never gets old with you, but it's getting kind of old with everybody else.
That I did not do. And I've had enough of it. I've outright told you guys a million times it's not me doing it. I don't condone that at all. In fact, I'm staunchly against it. I don't want anyone doing copyright takedowns in my name, nor do I do them.
Yeah, even though this right here says a lot different than what you're saying, Phil. For someone that claims that they don't do it, what are these then? What are these? You don't do them. But by the way, I'm going to show you the strikes that I gave people.
Alright, I know that the videos made about me, the restreams made about me, as malicious as they may be and as slanderous or defamatory as you may consider them, they're okay under fair use law.
Yeah, but if it's under your law, it's not okay because they're stealing your money. They're breaking the law. Do I even need to mention Tevin?
That's why I don't do anything about them. But apparently there's been someone impersonating me over the last, I don't know, 3+ years?
Yeah, I know that there's some proof of it, but sadly, where's the proof?
And using my personal information that was doxed many years ago to issue false takedowns against people. And everyone keeps saying, oh, well, it's really Phil, it's really Phil. And I say, no, it's not. I'm telling you it's not. I would do whatever it can to try to clear it up. Earlier today, I spent over an hour talking to YouTube support chat, trying to get them to help me. They refused.
Honestly, that was the worst mistake that you ever made with that. You're talking to YouTube support system, which is a bot. You think that Monica is actually going to be helping you? No, it's just a bot programmed to tell you, hey, this is what we can do to fix your situation. If you want an actual definitive result, email them. You have their email. Feel free to email them. But knowing you, you'll say, oh yeah, I tried emailing them in the past. It didn't work. Phil, it does work. You're just impatient. This is kind of a weird place to put it in the video, but the screenshots that I'm about to show you actually come from Phil talking to the YouTube support chat, which is the bot. As you can see that he clearly doesn't seem to understand that these things are programmed to give you answers to the littlest of things, but they will never help out when it comes to something severe as impersonating a channel. That's sad that he thinks that this is valid evidence when in reality it's not. It just shows that him saying everyone needs to use an email, but yet he refuses to email people is sad. Really sad.
They don't understand the situation. I try to ask them to escalate it so I can speak to someone who would, and they refuse.
Oh, Karen mode. You went Karen mode. Did you wear the wig when you did it?
I don't know what to tell you guys. If you have issues with this issue, you have to speak to YouTube and maybe get a lawyer involved and sue them. I don't know what else to say. But
Phil, the whole thing about lawyering up, in most cases, it doesn't work out in the favor of both you and the person that's trying to file the appeal, because it's just a waste of time. Fair use cases are a waste of time. A judge could see it and just throw it out, being like, yeah, dismissed, done, out. But you're just claiming that, oh yeah, the bot didn't help me. I escalated this. Phil, a bot is not going to escalate it. Instead, it's going to be programmed to tell you what you should be doing.
one thing that's always been said is Phil's a liar. He actually claims all of our videos.
Well, Phil, you are a liar. Maybe for this right here, probably not. Give or take. Who knows? But you are a liar. You lied about money problems that you've had. You lied about your parents dying so you can go get married. You lied about having a cat, even though everyone knew you had a cat. You're like, I don't have a kitty. What are you talking about? Then all of a sudden, $2,000 DLC happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you are. I'm here to prove my innocence because I've had enough. This is going to confirm everything that I have told you. And here's what I have told you. I do not claim anyone's videos. The very few videos I've ever claimed were direct rips and re-uploads of my content with no transformative work attached to them whatsoever.
Here's another question with that, Phil. Did you know that they were being paid for? Did you know that they were getting ads on those videos? Yes? No? In some cases, like my videos, these are not going to be monetized. And if they are monetized, If they're not, I'm not worried about it. But in your case, Phil, you're accusing other people of taking money from you and getting paid for it, even though there's no proof. And this right here is just proving nothing. How long is this video? 10 minutes? Oh, god damn it.
Meaning, it's not this is how you don't play video. It's not a restream with commentary making fun of me. It's literally you stole my video 100%, copy pasted it to your channel, and that's illegal. That is.
Phil, you even said people taking your videos for their own personal use, which would be creating a video like this, how you don't plays. Even what I'm doing, reacting to it, you still believe that that is illegal. The only reason why you're saying it's fair use and it's not bad is because you're trying to save face. Hey, me again. I just want everyone to know that the video that's going to be circled, that video that he claims that it was raw footage of him, it's just someone reacting to his content and he's just putting pictures in it. So yeah, only raw uploads, huh?
Is taking away views from my content. That is not allowed on YouTube, and it is within my legal rights to take down those particular videos and those alone.
Okay, I'm going to say that for the record. Even though Snort Hogan did that and changed the background, he shouldn't have been flacked for it. But everyone else taking your video, like directly downloading the video and putting it on their channel, fine. I will give you that one. Gasp, Eviga actually agreed with Phil on something. Oh, what a shocker.
What you guys are going to see today is that this is all I've ever done, and or that the claims that are against here on my account are legacy claims that are so old, they're not current anymore.
Huh, they're not old anymore. What's that? March 2nd, 2023. That's not old. That's not 2015 old. That is last month. You really think that that's old? Jesus Christ.
They probably are involving my previous partnership network, and I am not doing this to you guys in the last few years as you've been accusing me of. This is my channel copyright queue on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, and here it is. I'm gonna go show you everything that's here.
Phil, you've told Machinima to do it on your behalf. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but you've told Machinima to do it on your behalf because you felt like you were being threatened and your financial security was going bye-bye. Come on, Phil.
Here's what you're seeing. March 2nd, March 1st of 2023. What are these? These are videos that were blatant copy-paste re-uploads stolen both from DSP Gaming as well as DSP Reacts, my sister channel that I just created a couple months ago.
Also, I love now you're using business terms, calling it a sister channel. Phil, you're a YouTuber. Just call it a second channel and move on.
No context added, no commentary. All it was them literally recording my live stream and re-uploading it illegally.
So you're going to say that someone can take your your footage and they edit it and they add music to it in the background and add text to it, and even at times a text-to-speech. You're thinking that that's illegal. Okay, Phil. Whatever works in Phil land.
They were trying to take views away from my channels, period. Those have been claimed. Those have been removed. Why? Because that was hurting my business. It's that simple, and I have the right to do that.
Oh, so you think in your mind it is okay to go after another person's channel because they're ruining your business and they're taking money from you? Phil, what if they're just doing what I'm doing and reacting to your commentary, like to your commentary and to your video? Is that still illegal? No. Fair use.
That is not something that I was doing outside of the means of fair use. There was no fair use. It was blatantly stolen. In fact, I think the channel was called DSP Archives, and it was illegal. Now, why did I strike this channel, and how did I even know about it? Well, apparently it was running for over 2 years. I had no clue about it, and I launched my DSP Reacts channel in February of 2023. A fan of mine contacted me and said, Phil, are you aware someone is literally stealing every single stream and video from DSP Reacts and just 100% re-uploading it over there? I was like, no, I didn't know that. That's bad. It's one thing, again, if you're criticizing me, let me go look. And I looked, 1,000,000% correct. This person was stealing views right away from my channel, my brand new channel that I'm trying to start and get a new business going. That is not allowed, and it is within my legal right to take those videos down, which I did.
Phil, what if they took your whole 2 to 3 hour video and they edited it down to like maybe 30 minutes? That's still fair use and transformative. Just letting you know about that. And I'm kind of going to call bullshit on it. Like, I'm kind of skeptical on this one. I have no idea about it, but I think he is lying about the fact that a fan told him about DSP Archives. Just because he pays attention to detractor content. And why do you think he brings it up all the time? And then there are times he doesn't, which is rare. But whenever someone mentions it to him, he'll go off. Go on this full tirade in his level 1 podcast.
The reason you don't see this is because the channel was terminated. Now, I don't know if I terminated it through these copyright claims, or maybe there was a third party doing false claims in my name, but that's what these are right here.
Phil, if they receive 3 copyright strikes, that channel is gone within 7 days. So yes, you did have something to do with it. Whether you want to believe it or not, and you want to say it's a third party, it's still you that did it. And I'm not saying that, oh yeah, you took down a channel that didn't deserve it. Some cases, some channels do deserve to be taken down, but there's a legality to this.
Okay, this video here was from another channel doing exactly the same thing back in January 2022. I remember this particular day, someone had reached out to me in a very similar manner and said, we found a channel that is doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown.
Oh, they learned their lesson. They can come out of the bedroom now. They can come down to dinner. Really? They learned their lesson, and that's why you retracted it? Oh, goodness gracious. What kindness have you bestowed upon that one video? Like, you think that that's going to save your face? Like, oh, yeah, I retracted. I'm a nice guy. Then retract the others. It just proves my fucking point that you could immediately take down the claims from Snort Hogan's video, but you refused to because it was hurting your business.
But as you can see, this channel no longer exists either, so I don't even know what it was. It's gone from YouTube. And again, I don't think my 2 claims removed it from YouTube. Sounds to me like maybe someone else, a third party, was false claiming stuff in my name and got them removed. It's not me.
It could be someone in your community doing it. You never know. It could be someone else. Again, we don't know. Unless you have the proof for it, we do not know.
I can't see the channels anymore because they don't exist. just to show you, if you actually try to click on one of these that don't exist, it'll actually give you an error message. Video unavailable, doesn't exist anymore. Okay.
Yeah, because it was claimed by you. That's why it doesn't exist anymore, because they had more than 3 strikes and they went bye-bye. That's what happens when you claim people's content.
Okay. So that's the most recent ones. That's it. Look at the next one.
2022 is not most recent. You want to say it is? Fine. I don't believe it is. If it's a year ago, not recent. This is recent. Last month is recent. What you're about to show is not recent. That is 2015 or earlier.
2015. Do you see any claims in here that I've issued in the last 1 to 3 years that all my trolls and detractors are claiming I'm claiming their videos? Do you see it? No, because I didn't do it.
No, because they're archived. You see that little button right there, Phil? Archive? Show that. Prove to us that it's not you and show us your archive. And if you didn't do it and there's nothing from 2023 to 2015, then we'll probably believe you. We'll still call you a piece of shit for it, but still, we'll believe you somewhat. But if that contains 2023 to 2015, then you are lying to everybody, and this is not helping you. It is making your case a lot worse.
It's completely false. What you see here is hilarious stuff. According to YouTube, I claimed my own video. Look at this. I apparently was claiming my own videos in 2015.
Phil, most claims don't last long. They last up to 90 days, and the claim fell off. So they're showing right there that that is your video, and that's from you. That's why it's there.
Because it says channel DSP Gaming. How does that even make sense?
I already said it, but, you know, I'll let you be you, Phil.
It doesn't make any sense at all, does it? How could I be claiming my own videos? It makes no sense in any way, shape, or form. So this stuff doesn't even work. And as you go further in here, because you're going to see there's only, I think, 4 pages of it. Again, did I claim myself? Of course I didn't. So what is this? I have no idea. Now what you're going to see here are some older videos from 2015 or older. And you're going to notice it's all This Is How You Don't plays. I remember specifically what happened at this time period.
Yeah, I do too. You're being salty that everyone else was making content about you, making This Is How You Don't plays. You got mad and you filed copyright strikes on them because you were being a big baby that doesn't even know to laugh at himself. Still doesn't know how to laugh at himself. When Rich told you if you're going to celebrate May 1st, you got pissy. Phil, learn to laugh at yourself. Maybe life will be a lot better for you. Who knows?
I was partnered with Machinima. And Machinima had reached out to me. This was a time period when a lot of people were starting to do a lot of negative things towards me on the internet. And we had meetings behind the scenes talking about this stuff. And one of the things that they said that they wanted to do was attempt to claim or take down people who were making This Is How You Don't Play videos. Now, keep in mind, this was 8 years ago. This was before we understood that actually This Is How You Don't Play is fair use in a transformative work. Back then, basically, it was out for debate and no one really knew.
Phil, it wasn't up for debate. It was fair use. And the reason why they talked to you about it is because they wanted to know, hey, this is from you. This is from your videos. What do you want to do? And you immediately go, just take it down. Take that video down. I don't like it affecting my business.
Machinima, being one of the largest partner networks on YouTube, took it upon themselves to try to take down videos. You can see there's a variety of them that are listed here. I don't know who these people are, but these channels had these videos apparently stricken down in 2015. You can see they're all in rapid succession as well.
Phil, you know who they are. You knew that these were detractor channels. And yes, they were in rapid succession, or succession, whatever you want to say it. I don't know the right word. It's because you told them to do it. And you just gave them the green light and they took it upon themselves to do so. But guess what? The claim was revoked because it's fair use. But later on, as time goes on, the person either made the videos private or they deleted the channel. One of the two. Are videos still up? Who knows? Time will tell. Maybe they are, maybe they're not.
As if someone who was working at Machinima sat down and just started working on these back to back. Now, the weird part about it is, I want to show you this. These videos aren't gone. Watch this. Oops, that's the wrong one. Here it is. This video exists.
Yeah, they exist. And also, hey, Loophole, that's a familiar name that I've seen before. Yeah, those exist because they're fair use. That's why they're still up. And thank you, Phil, for proving my point. That way I don't have to do any editing for this. But you see my point? It's fair use, and you were mad. You were saying that they're stealing your content. They're not following fair use. This is against YouTube's fair, terms of service, even though it's not. It's transformative work, just like this video is.
Here it is. It's real. So why does it say that it's taken down when it's still up? I don't get it.
It didn't say it was taken down. It said that the claim was inactive. The claim went away.
My guess is that Machinima did all these, and then when Machinima went out of business and essentially their channel was defunct, any claims that they may have put out were reversed. Because all these videos seem to be live if I click on them, except for the ones that say video removed. Any of these seem to still be live. So I think this was something that Machinima did behind the scenes. I had no knowledge of it. They were just claiming videos in my name.
No, you did have full knowledge of it, though. Machinima talked to you about it. You gave them the green light. Need I say more?
Or taking down videos, okay? Moving further.
Also, see email. Look at if you should see the email that they sent to you about it. And right there, you're seeing that there's nothing there because the video was probably removed. Just saying.
Here's the next cue. Again, this stuff doesn't seem to make sense. It's the same channel we were just looking at, which these videos exist, so I don't know how that could be possible.
Because claims can go away within 9 days. Phil, why is it that I'm feeling I'm being a teacher right now? And I'm getting so upset that you don't get it. And I would just send you to the principal's office because you're not learning anything.
This doesn't make sense. Look, DSP's Dark Souls 2 playthrough part 12. But that's the name of my video. Again, is this claiming my own video? It doesn't make sense, nor does it have any data attached to it whatsoever. This is just fluff. There's nothing here. It's a waste of time. It's nothing. And then here's the last page. All right? Again, apparently me making claims against myself. And that's it. That's the entirety of Takedowns, the history of DSP Gaming, the entire time this channel has existed since 2010.
Phil, that's not the entirety of it. That's only the request removals. Show us the archives, because in your archives, it will show you what claims were made, which claims were taken down, which claims were still active and they got their channels removed, and much, much more. Phil, you're claiming that this is evidence that says that you're innocent, but the glove is fitting right now, meaning that you did something. Like I mentioned before with the scotch tape, it's not sticking. Because all this is doing is just creating more and more ammo for people like me to react to this. People like Rich to react to this. People like the side scrollers to react to this. Keemstar, if he's even interested, he's probably not. It's just giving detractors and anyone else that you've involved yourself with to look into this and give them a own opinion about you, which is not helping. It's not.
So just to show you again, claims against myself, apparently. All these appear to be against myself. That makes no sense. All the way up through here. Here's a couple videos that Machinima claimed during 2015 when apparently they were trying to take them down. I think what ended up happening was they erroneously did copyright claims, realized they didn't want to do that, and then they just started to claiming videos so that they would start getting paid for those who were using my content.
I love how he's blaming Machinima for this when it's his own doing. I know Machinima did video work for you. They told people to take down the videos, and they claimed them anyway. You gave them the green light. What? How many times have I said green light in this fucking video already? Because it doesn't matter if one person does it or another, just as long as they get word from the creator, which is you, then they can do more actions with it, which will be copyright strikes, copyright claims, shit like that. Come on. You would be a terrible mob boss.
Okay. I don't know how that went down. I had no contract with them. They just started doing it. All right. Then you can see here's me again, apparently claiming myself. And here's the last page. Me claiming myself.
Some of the videos that are on there are probably videos that he tried to take down because A, he got so much shit for the artwork and he had to private his own videos. Or B, it could be the same people for the pre-streams trying to copy, like try to give you that. Like, you know, the whole, hey, you're stealing my artwork. I don't like that. Here's a copyright strike. That's probably what those are. And guess what, Phil? They're inactive, meaning that the claims did not go through.
The 2 videos I told you about from 2022 and the DSP Archives channel from 2023, all of these were straight up copy-paste re-uploads. That is it, folks. I just showed you the entirety of my copyrights.
Again, you didn't show everything. You didn't show DSP Reacts. You didn't show KO Gaming, your old channel that you used to have. You know, the the king of community creation, or whatever the fuck they call it, cock. They showed, you're not showing anything. You're not showing the archives. You're not showing messages about it or the emails to show it. Granted, I know you don't want to show emails. Fine. That's been proven before. But you're not showing everything. This is just like 10 minutes of fluff. 10 minutes of nothing.
That ever have been issued against DSP Gaming out of my channel. Anything you guys are seeing on the internet is not me. It's someone blatantly impersonating me. I don't want it happening. I don't condone it. I forbid it. But
you forbid it, but it's hurting my business, so I actually want people to do that so my business doesn't get suffer.
But I've reached out to YouTube. I've asked them for help. I posted up my entire chat log today on my Twitter and on my forums, dspgaming.com, showing I tried to get help from YouTube. They ignored me.
No, you talk to a bot. A bot is not a human, Phil. An email is more human than a bot. The chat support bot does not help. That doesn't even help your case any. This is just adding another bullet to the revolver to be fired at you. That's not good at all.
They act like this can't exist. This doesn't happen. I asked for it to be escalated. They refuse. There's nothing I can do, guys. I did my best to help you. I can't. Please stop with the harassment.
Stop harassing me. I'm a victim.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm receiving constant harassing emails. People saying they're going to false strike me. People saying they're going to contact a lawyer and sue me. It's not me.
Didn't you just say that they needed to lawyer up? And they're sending you emails saying, hey, my lawyer will get in contact with you? So you're okay with it firsthand, and then now you're like, oh, it's harassment. Phil, this is what you asked for. You asked them to lawyer up and fight YouTube on it. But Phil, it is coming from you. I'm not saying that, hey, you deserve to have everything taken away from you, but if you're lying about everything that you're giving, it's perjury, and you could be sent to prison for perjury. Just saying, man. Just saying.
Here's your blatant proof. These are the only people I ever legitimately struck right here in front of you. And look how small it is, and it's all legit.
It's not small. Archives. Click on the archives and show it. But knowing you're gonna deny the archives. And if people are asking you, hey, show the archives, you'll just ban them. Hey, Phil, you didn't show off everything. Where's the archives? Oh, stop being a fucking idiot. Banned.
That's it, guys. I've had enough. Please leave me alone. Leave my business alone.
Please leave me and my business alone. I'm a victim. Even though I'm not saying that I'm a victim, but I'm a victim.
I'm done with this. This is the last time you'll hear me address it because I have nothing to do with it.
Then comes the day one, like the level 1 podcast, when you'll bring this up again. Just like how you brought up the threatening detractor email in your daily rap as well. Because you thought that, hey, I'm the bigger person. I didn't do anything wrong. Let me make a video about it. Even though everyone is saying that that's not a good thing. That's not a good look for you. This video right here is not a good look. This was not a good strategy, Phil. It's like putting your king out in the middle of the open in chess and they take your king and you cry bullshit. Honestly, this whole video is just nothingness. I feel like my brain cells have deteriorated and I've lost IQ points from it. Phil claiming that he's using a bot as evidence that he tried contacting YouTube is just sad. He could have just emailed everybody at YouTube about it, and they would have helped, you know, because he says that he wants people to email him, but if they don't do it, oh, it's shady and bullshit. And the whole copyright claims that he says that he did, that 4 pages, those are nothing. If he would have shown the archives, he would be scared shitless. Phil, I don't hate you as a content creator. I feel like you can succeed and do better with yourself. But as a person and how you're treating other people and making yourself as a victim, it just shows that you're a sad, toxic little man that never, ever improves himself. No dreams of aspirations, no grandeur, no nothing. All you need to do, Phil, is come out and say, yeah, I did this. I'm sorry. An actual apology this time, not one of those insincere apologies that you always make that doesn't stick. To everyone that actually did get affected by Phil, whatever means that you take, just as long as they are legal, don't attack the person, because I honestly don't think Phil will deserve that. I actually condemn people that actually do that, because I think he deserves a second chance, but the way that he's acting, it looks like that opportunity is just slipping away.